Good morning. Before we start our meeting, I'm going to ask Mr. Harwell if he would lead us in prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for today, God. I thank you for allowing us to be here today, God. I appreciate and thank you for all the things you do for us in our life. God, I ask you to be with us today. I ask you to give this board wisdom and knowledge and understanding of those things, God, as we make decisions for the school board. God, I ask you to be with our staff, our teachers, our students, Mr. Threadgill and his staff. God, I ask you to watch over them, protect them, God. God, I ask you to be with our first responders, God, to keep your hand upon them, God. And I just watch over those that are protecting our country, keeping us safe, God. I pray for our government, God. I ask you to be with them, God, in this time of election year, God, that we do what you desire us to do and when we go to the polls, God. And just, again, God, just thank you so much for being with us and watching over us and protecting us, God. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This January 22nd, 2024 school board meeting will come to order. Before we start, Mr. Threadgill, any announcements this morning, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. Hatcher?
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. Harwell?
No, sir.
Ms. McDade?
No, sir.
Dr. Crenshaw?
No, sir.
Okay, very good. Do I hear a motion for approval of the minutes?
So moved.
Second. Okay, we have a motion to approve the minutes, and we have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. Agenda adoption. Mr. Threadgill, any adjustments here?
Yes, sir. We have three. If you will look at action item G22. G22 is with the Renaissance Plaza to return the services for the Teacher of the Year luncheon. That's coming out of district local funds for $6,250. That's action item G22. Also, action item G24 is a purchase of property of 5 acres, 0.12 acres adjacent to Baker High School. That will be a financial impact of $45,000. Purchasing of property adjacent to Baker High School. That's action item G24.
Mr.
What's the proposed use for that property? Extension of classroom space?
Because of the size of Baker and the maybe athletic facilities, parking, number of things that we could possibly use for it.
Is that, you come in straight ahead behind the administration building there?
It's off to the right of it.
To the right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Any other questions? It's on the left? I'm sorry. It's on the left.
Yeah, what was the appraisal? The appraised value?
I'm not sure.
108?
Yeah, we got it for still. Anyway. All right, action item G25 is an actual lease of 50.11 acres to Eddie Shoemaker for the property known as the racetrack. The rent starts at $2,505.50 per year. That's action item G25. So that's action items G22, G24, and G25.
Okay. Mr. Harwell had, I think, had a question.
Gibson Road. It's at the end of the racetrack.
The racetrack, drag strip.
Okay, do I hear a motion for agenda adoption?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the agenda adoption with the additions of G22, 24, and 25 that Mr. Threadgill requested, and we have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Reports and recognition, Ms. Abner Phillips. Very good.
So first, I would like to call forward our Mobile County Teachers of the Year. They are Jessica Burnett and Christy LeGros and Misha Armstrong. And I'd also like to call forward Mr. Stringfellow and Miss McDade and Mr. Hatcher. If you want to stand there and face the audience. Yes. All right. All right, on Friday, we had the honor of surprising our countywide Teachers of the Year. These 3 teachers were selected from our 90 schools to represent MCPSS at the elementary, middle, and high school levels. So first, we have our MCPSS Elementary Teacher of the Year, Jessica Burnett of E.R. Dixon Elementary School. Will you wave? Okay. So Ms. Burnett is the Title I facilitator and reading intervention specialist. She wears many hats at E.R. Dixon. She serves as a parent and family engagement leader on the school's leadership team and the ASIP planning team. She is certified as a leadership educational administrator and as a collaborative special education teacher. And last semester, she filled in as a classroom teacher for a colleague who was on leave. She believes education is the antidote to ignorance and a catalyst for social change. Congratulations to Jessica Burnett. Say a few words.
I had the distinct pleasure of surprising Ms. Burnett, and she was very much surprised. And it's quite an honor, and she does an outstanding job, and she's going to represent us, I know, exceptionally well at the state. She even went into a classroom to give us a demonstration on math that the students were learning, which helped me a lot because math, if you went for the timetables and the addition tables, I didn't know what they were talking about. But the kids all knew it, and she really had them engaged. But this is the example of what I've been saying to the public out there, is that if you have your child in school and prepared for school, we've got the people that can teach them. And this is a great example of that, and I'm very proud of Ms. Burnett. So if I've got a certificate here for Jessica, the Mobile County Public School Certificate of Recognition award to Jessica Burnett, Elementary School Teacher of the Year for 2024. Congratulations to you.
All right, so our MCPSS Middle School Teacher of the Year is Christy LeGros, who teaches art at Barton Academy for Advanced World Studies. Will you wave? A 26-year veteran of the classroom, LeGros shares the excitement and confidence that comes through creativity. Last year, she and her students were selected to create ornaments to display on the National Christmas Tree at the White House. She has served on MCPSS's Fine Arts Advisory Board and has now been Teacher of the Year at Barton and Theodore High School. Her numerous community honors include 2 Artie Awards for Arts Education from the Mobile Arts Council and the NAPPY Award for Best Local Artist. She's passionate about the role teachers play in helping each student find their individual path to success. And she's joined by her principal, Dr. Amanda Jones. If you could wave or stand. Go ahead and stand. So congratulations.
Good morning. It's a great day to be here at Central Office. Guys, board members, I'm 3 for 3. Just want to rub it in. 3 for 3. Remember that. Ms. LeGros, I had an opportunity to, anyway. Visited Ms. LeGros on Friday, and what a spacious classroom she has. Walls covered, students were engaged, very busy atmosphere going on, and had the opportunity to look at some of the student artwork. You couldn't ask for better artwork. Her students loved her. We just asked for a few remarks from her students when we gave her the presentation, and we had numerous of kids that just wanted to speak on her behalf. Ms. LeGros was very popular in her classroom and with the other students, because other students came from other classes to give her accolades for being middle school teacher of the year. Dr. Jones, we're on the road. We got to keep it going on, and we want to continue to do what we're doing. Ms. LeGros, thank you for all your work. Thank you for all the beautiful artwork that was in your class. Dr. Jones, we need to find a larger space because we don't have any open space in our classroom anymore. The Kirby building? Okay, yeah, we're working on that one. Okay. All right, thank you. Congratulations. I have a certificate for you that reads, Mobile County Public Schools Certificate of Recognition awarded to Christy LeGros, Middle School Teacher of the Year for 2024, and it is signed by our superintendent and other members of our board. Also, you forgot to recognize her husband, Mr. LeGros. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
So our high school teacher of the year is Misha Armstrong of Baker. Will you wave, please? Okay. So Ms. Armstrong teaches algebra and pre-calculus and has served as an A-plus college-ready teacher, preparing students for success in advanced placement coursework. She has been a teacher for 16 years and is currently working on her Teacher Leader Educational Specialist certification. Ms. Armstrong emphasizes the importance of fostering diverse and inclusive classrooms where every student feels valued and represented. She also wants to promote programs and practices that ensure that each student has an equal opportunity to thrive academically, emotionally, and socially. And joining her, we have her principal, John Jacob Peru, and her family. So we all wave and congratulations.
You know, I've done a few of these, but this has got to be the best honor with her. I went out there and met with her for the first time, watched her with her students. It was amazing. Not only did she love her students, but they love her. Then I found out that her husband is also an educator, and that's even, you know, just, it amazes me, more amazing. These people give so much to our children, and they should be recognized even more such than just one of these little awards. They go out of their way to make sure that we have, I'll tell you this, and this is a credit to her, but mainly to Peru as well. That was probably the most well-behaved high school class I've ever been in my life, especially the ones I was in. But they really do. Her and her family dedicate so much to these children, and it means so much to me, and I want to thank you for that. Congratulations, you deserve this, and I look forward to seeing you again next year.
We're going to take some group pictures.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So each week, WKRG recognizes Golden Apple Award-winning teachers, and they surprise them in their classrooms. So we have already had 12 this year, so we're going to recognize some of them. So can I call forward Sean Slump, Rachel Seaman, Lacey Linscomb, Linda Check, Helen Ramsey, Demetria Hendricks, and Shantae Scott, as well as Mr. Hatcher, Mr. Stringfellow, Miss McDade, and Dr. Crenshaw. All right. And Sean Schlump from Grand Bay Middle School. And his principal's here, Rebecca Brower, so if you want to wave. So Sean Slump has been teaching at Grand Bay Middle since the beginning of his career 4 years ago, and recently he became the 4th Grand Bay Middle teacher to win the Golden Apple Award. In fact, one of the previous teachers winners is Mr. Schlump's fiancee, Kellia Fagan. Everybody say aw. Schlump says Grand Bay not only has the best teachers, but also the best students. More than a dozen of Schlump's students sent in letters nominating their teacher. One wrote, "His class is my favorite. He's really good at teaching science, and whenever I come to school, his class brightens my day." Congratulations.
Well, guys, this is going to be hard. We've never met. Sean, it's nice to meet you. This is amazing that you got a golden apple. Let me tell you, they just don't give these to anybody. If you don't believe me, ask Doug. So I'm not going to hold y'all up. I just want to congratulate you and thank you for a job well done.
All right, next we have Rachel Seaman from Alba Middle. Mr. Hatcher. And her principal's here, Mr. Jeremy McGuff. Will you wave? Thank you. Rachel Seaman coaches archery and she teaches 8th grade world history at Alba Middle School. She goes beyond teaching about ancient and modern civilizations. She teaches her students how to love one another and to treat others how they would want to be treated, according to the students who nominated her. She makes school seem easier, another student nominator said, and according to another, quote, "She is the most beautiful and caring person. She is always there when you need it most. She's always a spark of joy when you're having a bad day or even if you're having a good day." Congratulations.
All right, and I have met this one. Does a great job, got a great personality. She cares about what she does. She's the epitome of what a teacher should be. She gets there, she's concerned about the children, she takes her time to make sure they're educated well, and hey, she's a Seaman. I mean, enough said, them are some great people. You can't beat the Seamans in the Bayou. Thank you so much for what you've done.
And next we have Lacey Linscomb from Pearl Haskew Elementary, and her principal's here, Lynn Coulter. Will you wave? All right. Lacey Linscomb is only in her 3rd year of teaching, but she's already making a big impact at Pearl Haskew Elementary. According to her colleagues, there's nothing typical about her classroom. The students are always busy, working together, participating in hands-on activities. Her nominators say she gives 110% to each and every student every day. She is sweet and patient and always goes above and beyond for her kids. One wrote, "She has a heart of gold and makes sure every student gets the best." Congratulations.
I have met her. I come by the school. I was blessed enough to come by with Miss Coulter, and she showed me around and introduced me to all the teachers. She does a great job. I can sit here and reiterate everything I've said about everybody else, and it would be true. We got all of our teachers, I'm telling you, we've got a great group of teachers. We really do. You know, people talk about Mobile County this, Mobile County that, but what they never do is understand how great the teachers are. And I'm blessed to have the ones in my district, as y'all can see. And I hope one day every one of our other commissioners can come up and do what I've done today.
All right. Next, we have Linda Check. Will you wave? And her principal, Angela Linscomb, is here. There's always a party in Linda Check's classroom at Kate Shepherd Elementary, or at least that's how the students feel every day as they have fun while learning. Ms. Check teaches a blended classroom with students who have special needs. It's a peer model arrangement that benefits students of all abilities. The students love each other and cheer on each other with each small victory. Because of her enthusiasm and love for her students, she received a Golden Apple Award. Congratulations, Ms. Check.
Ms. Linscomb, would you stand, and you're the principal, Kate Shepherd. I know you're very proud of her like that. Any of her parents or relatives here? Okay. Well, anyway, this is quite an honor. I'm not going to speak very long, but WKRG has started this program and done it for a number of years like that, and You don't get these awards for, just for nothing. These are people that are nominated by the people they teach or they impact or the parents like that. And Ms. Check does a wonderful job, and I'm so proud that she's here being recognized today. So we have a certificate of recognition to Linda Check, Kate Shepherd Elementary School, WKRG Golden Apple Award winner for 2024. Congratulations.
And next we have Helen Ramsey from Barton Academy for Advanced World Studies. Will you wave? And her principal's here, Dr. Amanda Jones. Helen Ramsey says she loves teaching history to sixth graders at Barton Academy for Advanced World Studies. It's a fun age group as the students are transitioning into their teenage years. She wants to be an advocate for her students and their success, and she is definitely doing that. She received a half dozen nominations from students for her Golden Apple Award. They said she's amazing and patient and that she makes sure everyone understands what they're learning. Congratulations.
Again, hey. I taught school for 37 years in Mobile County Public Schools. I was a Golden Apple Award winner 3 times. One year in 1993 when Mr. Threadgill was my student. I still figured out how that happened. But it's a great honor to be a Golden Apple Award winner. And that means that you give 100% every day at your job and with your students. That means that you're loving and caring, and you carry them within your soul and your mind and your body. You think about them all the time. That's what Golden Apple Award winners represent to me. So it is a great honor for us to present this award to you, Ms. Ramsey. And this certificate reads, Mobile County Public Schools Certificate of Recognition awarded to Ms. Helen Ramsey, Barton Academy for Advanced World Studies, WKRG Golden Apple Award winner 2023. Congratulations.
And next we have Demetria Hendricks from BC Rain High School. Will you wave? All right. And then is Ms. Corinza Williams here? She may not have been able to make it, her principal. Okay. An educator for 17 years, Demetria Hendricks has helped many students. As an intervention teacher at BC Rain High School, she provides extra instruction and supports for students who may be having trouble in one subject or another. Her goal is to make sure all of her students graduate on time. Her specialty is math, but she's been known to help her students excel in all subjects. I think when we surprised you, you were teaching English. So congratulations, Ms. Hendricks.
Demetria Hendricks, a product of BC Rain High School. What a great job you're doing over there. You're representing us very, very well, making sure that our kids are on task, keeping them up above, and doing the things that they're supposed to do. BC Rain is one of my schools that I have a lot of love for and a lot of passion and desire for, because when you walk in the building, you see a tradition of excellence taking place every day you walk into BC Rain High School. So I'm very proud to present this award to Demetria Hendricks, BC Rain High School, WKRG Golden Apple Award winner 2023. Congratulations, Ms. Hendricks.
Okay, and next we have Shantae Scott from Spencer Westlawn Elementary. Will you wave? And then her principal, Ms. Tavella Davis, is here. Everyone at Spencer Westlawn Elementary was excited when Shantae Scott received the Golden Apple Award. Students lined the hallways and cheered for her. She's a first grade teacher who's been in the classroom for 12 years. Her favorite task is teaching kids to read. She makes learning fun. She integrates brain breaks into the day and has special greetings when they show up to class, a hug or an elbow bump, whichever the student chooses. Congratulations, Ms. Scott.
Ms. Scott, let me say on behalf of the Mobile County Board of Commissioners and the Superintendent how much we appreciate what you are doing with your students. You know, students really don't care how much you know until you know how much you care. And I understand from your principal you are that type of person. So continue to love on them, because before you can begin to put a thing in their head, you got to grab their attention. and you are that type of teacher. Thank you so very much. I'd like to present this certificate. Come on over. You can come on over. Says Certificate of Recognition awarded to Shantae Scott, Spencer West Lawn Elementary School, WKRG Golden Apple Award winner. And truly, you are Golden Apple. Congratulations.
We're going to take some pictures. So as you can see, we have fantastic teachers in Mobile County Public Schools. We are also blessed to have some wonderful state legislatures who are, some of them are here with us today. If they can come forward, we have Senator Vivian Figures. We have Representative Chris Pringle and Representative Barbara Drummond. The schools up. In the middle. Yep. So Alabama lawmakers, including the state senators and representatives who are with us today, as well as Representative Sam Jones, Representative Shane Stringer, and Senator Jack Williams, were instrumental in helping Mobile County Public Schools to get some of the funding from a recent $179 million construction and renovation grant program. So Mobile County Public Schools is very proud to announce that 5 of our schools were awarded grants totaling $5.2 million. So as I say your school's name, can you come up here, and also the board member. So Dr. Crenshaw, will you step forward? And first we have Mary B. Austin Elementary. We have Melissa Wiggum, principal. So Yep. So Mary B. Austin Elementary is receiving $2.5 million to build a multi-purpose building. Thank you, Senator Jack Williams and Representative Chris Pringle, for their assistance with this grant. Next, we have Orchard Elementary, which is also in Dr. Crenshaw's district. And we have Principal Beener Poe. We'll clap. So Orchard will undergo major renovations with a grant award of $2.5 million. Thanks to Senator Vivian Figures and Representative Sam Jones for their assistance with this grant. And next we have Forest Hill Elementary, which is also in Dr. Crenshaw's district. And Principal Nija Ford. Forest Hill Elementary will upgrade their library with a grant of about $100,000, thanks to Senator Vivian Figures and Representative Sam Jones for their assistance with this grant. And next we have Spencer Westlawn Elementary. So Ms. McDade, will you come forward? This is your district. Oh, you're Dr. Crenshaw. Never mind. I'm sorry. He keeps getting more. All right. So Tavella Davis. So Spencer Westlawn Elementary will install new fencing and upgrade security with a $100,000 grant, thanks to Senator Vivian Figures and Representative Barbara Drummond for their assistance with this grant. Thank you. And then finally, we have Lott Middle School, and that is Mr. Harwell and Principal Jason Golden. And so Lott Middle will install new fencing and upgrade security with a grant award of about $50,000. Thanks to Senator Jack Williams and Representative Shane Stringer for their assistance with this grant. Thank you to all of our legislators.
I just can't say how much we appreciate the help that our legislative delegation gives us these monies that they provide our school system, as you can tell, are going to be going to a lot of good projects in our system. And obviously, their support means the world to us. And so this is just a small way that we can say thank you very much for what you're doing. So I'm going to give out the certificates here that says certificate of recognition for the continued support of our students and schools, and we certainly mean it. So thank you very much.
And we'd invite Senator Figures. Would you like to say a few words, and Representative Drummond and Representative Pringle?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
First of all, let me say thank you to all of you, through the Board of Commissioners, Superintendent Threadgill, all of our faculty within the public school system, our administrators, the support personnel, everybody who has anything to do with Mobile County Public Schools. We appreciate what you do. So you make it easy for us as your legislators to go to Montgomery to fight for funding to stay in the public school system first before those funds are expended anywhere else. So we thank you for all that you do. And I just want to say the reason Senate District 33 with Representative Sam Jones and Representative Barbara Drummond had a few more was because I had a meeting with the principals of Senate District 33 on May 5th of 23, and I let them know that this was coming as soon as it had passed, and to prepare, start writing their grants and seeing what they needed. So to God, I give all the glory and the praise. Thank you so much.
Good morning to the Board of Commissioners, to Mr. Threadgill, and to all of you that are assembled here, all of the honorees. I stand here very proudly because I think that one of the core things that we are to do as legislators is to build upon the foundation of Mobile County. And I tell folks all the time, the thread to success is not just economic development, it's education. And those of you who are teachers and educators in this room, I want you to know that we work very hard because we realize the foundation of Mobile County lies in your heart and your ability and all of the children and their lives that you touch. So we thank you for this recognition. Thank you.
I just want to echo what my colleagues have said, and thank you for your hard work. I'm a product of the public school system. I'm a Murphy graduate. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
And I'm excited about the new building at Mary B. Awesome because I had donuts with dads in that old white building before it burned down. So I want to come see the new building, and if I can have donuts, that'd be great. Anyway, thank y'all so much for all you do. You know, y'all are preparing our future. I mean, we talk about it every day in the legislature and our workforce development and what we're looking at in the future for our children and jobs. And y'all are the backbone of this community, preparing these students to enter the real world. So thank you. Appreciate you.
Get a couple of pictures. Oh, okay.
All right.
Just stay right here. I'm going to grab y'all again. I'm going to grab y'all all again if you want to stay right here. Board appreciation. Yeah, give me just a second. Thank you, legislatures. I know they have to head out of here.
Some of them
Yeah. Oh. We have one more recognition. Can all of the board members please come up here, and Mr. Threadgill? Okay. And I have a resolution that I'm going to read on behalf of Mr. Threadgill. So whereas the purpose of Mobile County Public Schools is to equip and empower college and career-ready graduates, and whereas MCPSS is governed by 5 members of the Mobile County Board of School Commissioners, including President Don Stringfellow, Vice President Doug Harwell, Dr. Crenshaw, Ms. Sherry Dillahay McDade, and Mr. Johnny Hatcher. And whereas the board is committed to all 53,000 students in Mobile County Public Schools and believes that all children can be successful learners, and whereas the board supports the teachers and all 7,300 employees of Mobile County Public Schools, and whereas the board works closely with parents and community members to create an educational vision for our students, and whereas board members continue to advocate for what is best to serve the children of our community each and every day. Now, therefore, I, Superintendent Cressel D. Threadgill, do hereby declare my appreciation to the members of the Mobile County Board of School Commissioners and proclaim January 2024 as School Board Recognition Month in Mobile County Public Schools. I urge all citizens to join in recognizing the dedication and hard work of local school board members and in working with them to mold an education system that meets the needs of all students. Thank you. Thank you, and I know our teachers and principals are anxious to get back to school, so they're welcome to head that way. Congratulations to all of you.
How anxious they are to get back to school. This is the fun part. Renee? That's what you like. Renee, congrats. Good job.
Awesome as always.
It was nice to meet you.
What we got going on next? We got to get the.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Havender Phillips. Mr. Threadgill, do we have any citizens' requests at this time?
Yes, sir, we do. We have from the Williamson School, LaJill McNeil. And I have my sign ready.
Good morning. What a blessing it is to be amongst the land of the living, that we are all here again to provide for all God's children. My name is LaJill McNeil. I am with Williamson High School Advocacy Group, and I just want to get an update on the stadium, when it will be the starting of the stadium will be start building on. Also, I need to see will it be ready for the next coming football season. And I have a couple of questions that I would like for you guys to answer for me. As Williamson High is currently on the priority list, which was formerly identified as the failing school list, what measures are being implemented in order to improve the school's academics performance? Also, with the new legislation passed in 2023, students in schools that earn a DRF have new options: transfer to another school in the district, attend a new school in a different school district, seek a tax credit, scholarship to attend a participating non-public school, or stay enrolled in their current school. What resources are being provided to Williamson in order of this effort to ensure the administration and the students who attend the schools are receiving the adequate support needed. Also, there has been a significant number of substitutes in the key courses of math, science, particularly the areas of math. And what is the administration doing in order to make sure that the certified teachers and not substitutes are present for daily instructions and additional support for students? Also, I want to piggyback on Mr. Hartwell on last month. You made a comment that you were going to start speaking out of the acknowledgements of everything that you have done and the accomplishments that you have done for your district. I totally agree. You should do that. God will want you to do that because you're providing for your kids in your district. Crenshaw should do it as well, and definitely McDade should tell us what she's doing for her district. So I commend everybody. We want to know of all of you guys' accomplishments and everything you're doing for your kids, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, do you have those questions in writing? Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Threadgill, any other speakers, sir? No, sir. Okay. All right, we're going to move to action items we're going to start with G1, sir.
I make a motion, since we had a workshop meeting, we went over all of this together, that we make a motion to accept action item 1 all the way to action item 36.
Mr. Chairman, I'll second that.
Okay, all right. So we have a motion and a second to approve action items G1 through G36. And Mr. Hatcher is correct in that we had a work session, and in the interim, we had a chance to take a look, and if any questions or other things that needed to be brought up, we're ready to vote. Any further discussion on these items?
Well, a little bit. I did have someone come up to me and ask me why we don't do the workshop meetings, why we're not live streaming them as well, like we do the board meetings. Maybe that's something we can look into to help them. That way they better understand what all we're voting on when we vote like today's like today.
Mr. Superintendent, you look into that?
Sure,
Make
absolutely.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, can
Dr.
I
Crenshaw.
ask Mr. Hatchett to accept the amendment to the motion and exclude item 22? Approve all those items excluding 22.
You want to exclude?
Yes, and let it come up by itself so I can abstain as much as it's
Oh, okay.
Bishop State.
Okay, will you amend your motion to
Yes, sir.
exclude 22?
I amend my motion to exclude 22, action item 22.
All right, so we have a motion and a second to approve action items G1 through 36, excluding G22, which we will come back to. All right, any further discussion? No further discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. All right, we have G22, Mr.
Now, why are you excluding G20?
I must have the wrong agenda.
Yeah.
The 22 is the...
It should be the,
The Renaissance.
yeah,
Mine
it should,
says amendment between the Board of School Commissioners, Mobile County Public School System, and Bishop State main campus. Do I have
that's the
wrong-
nursing, and that's
Consent.
that's on the consent.
Okay.
That's on the consent. So we're fine with moving
Yes,
forward.
I remove the amendment.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's on the consent.
Call for the question.
Okay, all right, so since we made the adjustments and 22 will be included, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, motion carries. Mr. Superintendent?
On to the consent.
Yes, sir.
H1 is for Prima Theater of Arts for Orchard Elementary to provide after-school dance program for grades 4 and 5. That's coming out of ARP funds for $5,000.
Mr. Chairman,
Dr. Crenshaw?
as much as these items have been vetted, I offer motion to approve action item 1 through 26, excluding item 22.
Okay. All right, can we have a second? All right, we have a motion to approve consent agenda items H1 through H26, excluding number 22. Okay? Any further discussion? Okay, no further discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, motion carries. Mr. Superintendent, H.
Consent item H22 is a agreement between us and Bishop State Main Campus to provide learning opportunities for undergrad and graduate nursing students from Bishop State School of Nursing. There is no funding source, so this is consent item H22 with us and Bishop State Main Campus.
All right, do I hear a motion? We have a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second. We have a motion and a second to approve consent agenda item number 22. Any further discussion? All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed?
Let the record show that I abstain.
Yes, sir. Okay, motion carries. Mr. Superintendent, flow through.
Yes, we have one flow-through item with us and St. Luke's. That's coming out of Title IV funds for $4,375. That's our flow-through item number one.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve flow-through items number one. Any further discussion? All right, no further discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Superintendent?
Information items, K1 is our monthly financials.
We didn't have any student expulsions, correct?
No, we had 0
Yes, sir. Thank
student
you.
expulsions.
All right.
And also information item K2, purchase orders over 5,000.
Okay, all right. Mr. Attorney, any messages for us today?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, scheduling of meetings, Mr. Thurgill? Mr. Hack, any? None this week, okay. All right, any further comments, Mr. Thurgill?
No, sir.
Mr. Hatcher?
No, sir.
Mr. Harwell?
No, I just want to, we had a discussion about some concern from bus drivers in the work session. Mr. Threadgill's working on that. Appreciate it.
Yes, we did that during our work session, and Mr. Threadgill said he would certainly look into that. Okay. Ms. McDade?
No, sir.
And Dr. Crenshaw?
Mr. Chairman, I just want to say I'm equally concerned with the facilities, not only athletics, but also with the test scores and what's going on and plan to fix that. But let me just say how equally proud I am for the public to know that at every high school, and I include Mcpss since it's had last stadium, that we have artificial turf at every high school football stadium in Mobile County. And I think that's quite a task.
Yes, sir.
It cuts down on maintenance costs, and also having those individual stadiums will increase and enhance the revenue of each one of those schools. So I'm proud to announce, I don't think Mobile in Montgomery County and Birmingham, I don't think any of them system where all the high schools have artificial turf. And I want to commend the superintendent and the maintenance department for getting all those done. And I think it speaks a lot for what we're trying to do, not only academically, but athletically in our schools.
Thank you for those comments, Dr. Crenshaw. I'd like to add also to your comments that it was also an issue of equity. That means that all of our schools, all of our high schools have that particular part of the facility. Yesterday, or a couple of days ago, I attended an honor walk at Fondy Elementary. And the reason I brought it up was we're always talking about participation by parents and so forth. And the honor walk was for all the kids that have made A and AB honor roll and had good citizenship and perfect attendance like that. So as we walked around the campus and so forth, when I walked outside, because I was asked to participate in it, I was amazed at how many parents and relatives that I saw out there. There were actually hundreds of them. And that's what we really need in our school system. By the way, this week is School Choice Week. And I want to just mention to the board members that we need to, and I'm not going to stay silent on this any longer. We need to stay abreast as the legislature meets to discuss this issue about school choice and so forth, so that our points of view can be brought forward and let them know how we feel about it. Anytime that the a legislature comes up with something, as always, the devil is in the details. So we're not quite sure what that's going to be yet, but I encourage this board to pay close attention to it. And if we need to talk to legislators about our point in this, because it could possibly have a big impact on our school, any school system in the state like that. So please stay abreast of that. Do I hear a motion for adjournment?
So move.
Okay, we have a motion for adjournment, a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, we are adjourned.